What's up, everyone? So today we're taking a look at probably one of the coolest tools that I've been able to review in quite some time. We're taking a look at the all-new Milwaukee QUIK-LOK Attachment System. We have every one of the attachments here. We're going to take a look at each one. We're also going to run it off the 9.0 AH battery. We will go over all the specs. I'll show you how easy it is to use, how powerful this thing is. Man, it is awesome. Let's get the review started. Beastly. This thing is so freaking awesome. So easy to use, so light. Look at this thing. You could take all of the different attachments, throw it on here, and just go to town. They are gearing this for the professional landscaper. I'll tell you what, it'll hold up. So you're probably looking at this and saying, well, they've already had this out for how long now? But no, this is different. This one here takes a bunch of different attachments. I'll show you all of those. But check this out, you hit the button, you can go in slow or high, very nice and controlled, or you can save on that battery just by clicking that button. To start this, all you gotta do is throw the battery in the back, you push this little safety lever down right here, pull the trigger, and it is ready to go. Just to let you know, it is a variable speed trigger. Really simple to put these attachments on, take them out. All you're gonna do is push that release button right here. You're gonna untighten the locking mechanism. Slide that in. You don't even got to push that down when you're putting them in, just when you're taking it out. But just make sure it clicks in there, tighten it down, and then when you want to take it out, rotate that loose, push the button again, pull out. Now we're going to put the string trimmer or the weed eater, or weed whacker, what I call it, on the back. Check out that guard though. The guard does a really good job keeping that debris from kicking back at you. But real simple. All you got to do is tap that off the bottom of the ground and it will spit out more line. Very heavy duty on the bottom. They're happy with that as well. The only thing you got to do to put this together is you add the handle attachment and you throw the guard on. Couple screws. That's it. Alright, here's some specs. The length on this thing, 73.6 inches. The weight on it, 12.3 pounds. Really not that bad. Again, it is the bump feed. The RPM on this, 4,900 on slow, up to 6,200 on high. You just throw that battery right on the back right there. The cutting swath, 14 inches to 16 inches. But that battery placement on the back there, everything is really balanced out. It is really long. I like that. But I really do like that you can push this safety button down, pull that trigger, and it'll actually stay on. You don't have to hold that safety lock on. But again, variable speed. And I'll tell you what, when you pull that trigger, it kicks on immediately. I mean, now, quick. I really like that. Now, as far as it goes with the feel, very heavy duty, really comfortable, and it's built well. Everything on this, other than the casing, is metal. Now, just to give you a closer look of the head here, I mean, it's quick, man. Woo! Ah! Loving it. Yeah, I mean, it turns on quick. Also really happy that this is a bump feed. I don't like those automatic feeders. I just like these a lot better. But yeah, does a really great job. So let me show you how this thing actually works if I can find some grass, considering it's the middle of winter. So I guess it was a good thing I was slacking last fall and I didn't really hit around the decking area all that well, so it worked out in our favor. Now I'm going to let you hear this here in a bit, but again, the bump speed, it's great. The power on this, even though this is not that high, I mean, it is just really, really powerful. And I will tell you, I have many different gas weed whackers, and I'll put this through some heavier stuff. It is probably more powerful than the gas ones that I have. I really like that longer reach as well. I'm going to let you hear it now. Here we go. Now, another thing that I had noticed with this is that when you are down towards the ground, that base is a little bit bigger, so it doesn't cut out big brown spots in the lawn. It doesn't, go to dirt. It actually kind of holds or supports that up a little bit, and that's really nice. You get a really close cut, and you don't have to worry about, destroying your lawn there. And again, that reach, I'm 6 foot tall, does a really nice job. I don't have to bend down. It's just very comfortable. Really nice and balanced. All right, let's do a couple more swaths here. See what we can do. And if you want it to go in an angle, does a really good job, you know, getting lower if you need to. But yeah, see, it doesn't take that much off. You can get very close without burning that grass. Alright, a little bit more here. Alright, real nice. Let's take this over to some nasty stuff here and see how it does. I have other battery powered weed eaters, and I gotta be honest with you, it's just impressive. It is very, very powerful. Let's do a little bit more here. We'll move on to the next attachment. Now really, one of the only issues I've noticed is that when you're dealing with really heavy, thick stuff, is that it will sometimes get wrapped around the top of the weed eater itself. But I gotta be honest with you, this thing is extremely powerful. The feed, the bump feed works great. The guarding is really nice, really helps protect you. Real simple to actually take this off too. If you need to put more line in there, you need to take that cap off. All you gotta do is push in those two taps, pull it out, and that is it. It tells you which way it needs to go back on. Very simple. Alright, let's move on to the edger attachment. I'll tell you what, before we do though, I really am excited about how well this worked. So excited. I gotta be honest, I love the Milwaukee QUIK-LOK so much, I just had to make this video. Look at it just hanging out. So easy to use. It just makes me want to dance. So powerful. So many different attachments. That 9AH battery is just so beastly. Sorry about that. Alright, let's move it on to the edger attachment again. Just loosen it up, push the button, and out it comes. So simple, so easy to do. And the edger attachment, really excited about that because the gas powered edger I have, well, I don't like it very much. So I'm hoping that this is as powerful or even close to being as powerful as the gas. We're going to see how it works, but you can adjust that wheel simple just by loosening that up. That's going to adjust your depth up and down, and then once you find the perfect sweet spot, just tighten her back again and it's ready to go. Alright, so again, I will put this in the link below, but here's some of the specs. The blade size 8 inches, the RPM 3900, the length 38 inches, and the weight is 5.25 pounds. Everything on here is metal, the casing, except for the wheels. The wheels are plastic, but yeah, all that guarding, everything, it's all metal. Feels pretty solid if you ask me. Again, slide her in, lock it down, tighten her, and that's it. That's all you have to do with these attachments. It's very quick, very easy. Now, before we go out and slice and dice in the middle of winter, my neighbors think I'm nuts. Let me show you this here. Again, variable speed, real simple to use. Me likes. Check it out. This thing just goes, man. I'm telling you, you hit that button, that is it. It is ready to chomp, to munch, to eat that freaking grass. I'm excited. Alright, let me show you what it does outside in the yard. Now again, I'll turn this up here in a bit, but this has been compacted and ran over with the car a few times over the winter, and it's a little muddy, but it is going right through like nothing at all. And again, the length on this, really, really nice. And just to show you the line here, yeah, it's solid, man. It is it's a nice, crisp, sharp line, and that's in the mud and the nastiness compacted, yeah. Now, I'll be honest with you, you have to get used to not having those back wheels for support like you do on the gas edges. But once you get the hang of it, real simple, real easy to get close. Check that out real quick. Pretty impressive. And again, here's another shot of the line. And what's nice about this is I don't have to constantly pull that freaking cord over and over again on that gas edger like I do every single spring. Alright, awesome stuff. Now we're going to move on. We're going to use some attachments. Just to let you know, you do have an extension pole right here. It does come with the strap. This is for the pole saw and the shears and all that good stuff. Those straps though, they're heavy duty. They're not cheap straps. But yep, there's your extension. I will put that in the link as well. Good stuff. Alright, now let's take a look at the articulating hedge trimmer. This thing is also really nice. Not only that, it's really well thought out. 270 degrees of rotation. You also get the strap. This is what you can use that 3-foot pole extension on. Check this out. Really simple to rotate that. All you gotta do is pull out the lever, and that's it. You got the positive stops right there. Pull it out. If you want to extend it all the way out, you can. Again, really solid build. 20-inch blade trims for more material in a single pass. Yeah, it's just really simple to do that. Extremely heavy duty right here. Metal, really like it. You do have the guard right here, but again, all the way out here. Really nice. Just slide that out. Now I will tell you, when you're doing this, there's a protective plastic handle in the back. Wasn't paying attention. Those blades are extremely sharp. How do I know? Well, I cut myself. So be careful with those. Check those out. Cut capacity on these bad boys, 1 inch. Yeah, they are just Ginsu nice, man. I'll tell you what. But check it out. Variable speed trigger on this, also really nice. Pull that trigger. I mean, it is ready to cut. Real quick on that. I love how there's almost absolutely no delay. So I think what we're going to do in the summertime and the springtime when stuff gets really nasty and really thick, we're going to take these out. We're going to do some live streams on this, and we're just going to show you how this cuts. I took it out to some of the shrubs. They just weren't ready, but the stuff that I was able to cut, it went through like nothing. And again, with that reach on there and that 3-foot extension pole, you can really get some high area. So just another fantastic attachment, super easy to use, really built well, and really allows a lot of versatility and a lot of reach because of this. And again, extremely powerful. So let's move it over to the pole saw. Now a link for this will also be put in the description below for you to check this out. It is a 10-inch pole saw, and right here you're looking at 150 cuts per charge. The 3-foot attachment will also work very well with this. 4,600 RPM for this saw. Now this also comes with a wrench. You can make all of your own adjustments. Right here, this is where you're going to put your bar and chain oil right here. Just open that up, throw it in there, tighten it up. Pretty nice sized tank, so you don't really have to worry about constantly refilling all the time. Real light. That strap, especially when you have the 3-foot extension, will definitely come in handy with this. Again, slide her in, lock it, tighten her down. Now the pole saw is ready to go. So literally seconds to change out these attachments. Here's a close-up look for you. Again, that trigger right there with the variable speed, real nice. And of course I forgot to turn my volume on. But that being said, it's really a very quiet saw. I mean, because it's battery operated, I mean, all you're hearing really is the chain going around and maybe the shaft on the inside, but that's it. I mean, what's really nice about these tools is you don't have to worry about this thing constantly running as you're moving around or walking around trying to get to the next job. And the 10-inch Oregon saw, I'll tell you what, it is very sharp, very powerful. Just a lot of power in this tool, really something else. So at the end of the day, I am absolutely blown away with not only how powerful this tool is, but how easy it is to change out those attachments and all the different attachments this comes with. To be able to go out and do what you need to do with one tool, I think that is fantastic. And again, it probably not only rivals but beats most of the gas powered equipment that I have. The 9.0 battery that we use in this, it was really powerful. It really did what it needed to do. But you throw a 12.0 in this bad boy, not only do you have a little bit more power, but you got longer run time. I truly do not think that there is anything else on the market that even comes close to competing with this at this time. It is absolutely 100% excellent. I want to know what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe. Check us out at touruseZone.com where you can see even more info on this tool on the site.